A new Cantina member has arrived. Let's check him out. Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're gonna take a look at Star Wars The Black Series Momaw Nadon, also known as Hammerhead. This is one of those alien creatures from Cantina scene in the original Star Wars movie that we now call Episode 4 A New Hope. This guy has only a few seconds of screen time, but he's an alien creature. His design is interesting and different, so he will spice up the shelf display. Hasbro always does a great job with non-human characters. He is in a new type of Galaxy packaging that no longer has an angled side where the illustration is. Now the packaging is all squared up, and I have to say that I do like it. It will be much easier to arrange the mural without tilting the boxes to the side in order to get a nicely connected images. Anyway, this is a deluxe figure that I got from Hasbro Pulse EU for 40 euros. You can see that the box is bigger than a standard release, and it's thicker as well. So we have a window in front showing the figure and the accessories. Hammerhead is number 7 in A New Hope lineup. Nice artwork on the side of the box. Back has that same image with a short bio, saying that he was a rebel sympathizer who cultivated a hidden garden in the mountains south of Mos Eisley. That's the first time I've heard that backstory. Nothing special at the other side or on the top. Legalese at the bottom. So now, let's open up the box and let's take a look at the figure. Oh, they added this indentation here, so it's easier to open the box. I like that. On the backdrop inside of the box, we have a nice illustration of something that I assume should be part of Mos Eisley Cantina. It's the same image from the background on this illustration. Here is Momaw Nadon out of the box, and this is a nice looking figure. It is tall and definitely has a shelf presence. In fact, let me take my old ruler here and let's measure this guy. He is somewhere around 16.5 centimeters tall. From the moment that Hasbro made Doc Ondar, we knew that we will get this guy as well. I don't have Doc, but from my understanding they didn't simply reuse his body. There are some newly tooled parts here. The head sculpt looks fantastic. There are all of these wrinkles on the skin. The eyes look great. These are his mouth, I think, but they are also well sculpted. They also did a great job with the paint job on the skin. They've added some dark dry brushing that made the skin look even better. We can see that on the arms and on the legs as well. All of the wrinkles in the sculpt are much better seen this way, so I really appreciate that they took that extra step. Even the fingernails are painted. I mean, after all, this is a deluxe figure. But as far as the paint and the wash goes, the rest of his body didn't get the same treatment. The sculpt is nice, but I don't think I see here any dry brushing on the robes, so it kind of looks dull in comparison to the rest of the body. I love the way that the scarf looks. It falls here behind the neck and it's tied here in the front. The belt buckle, the pouches, and there are few of them all around, and then a rope that goes around the waist, all look sharp and clean. Well, except this part here that I just saw. We have a little bit of paint bleeding here, but it's not that bad, and it's on the back of the figure. This buckle is painted as well. The pants and the sleeves have that ripped effect, which also looks good. This is just overall a great looking figure, and it's exactly what I expected for Hasbro to do with this guy. Now, let's take a look at his accessories. He doesn't come with much. I mean, what can you give to a character that we only saw on screen for a brief moment? Well, Hasbro decided to give him a Stormtrooper blaster and 3 cups. Blaster is the same one that we saw many times before. The sculpt is really good, but there isn't any dry brushing on it, so it kind of looks dull. And the cups, these are the same ones that we previously got with Bib Fortuna. They are just painted differently. This one stayed the same, but this one was white and now it's black, and this one was brown and now it's gray. Let's now take a look at his articulation. The head is on a ball joint, so you do get some nice range of movement. He can look side to side, rotate the head 360. He can even tilt a little bit side to side. He can look down this much, up this much, arms rotate, and there is a butterfly joint that doesn't give you much. It's better going back than forward. Arms move out this much. There is no bicep swivel, but we have a swivel in the elbow, and the elbow bends this much, a swivel in the wrist, and the right hand is on the the up and down hinge, while the left hand has the in and out hinge. We have one cut in the torso behind the belt, and that is where we get our side to side rotation, side to side tilt. He crunches forward this much, back just slightly. This is a soft rubbery piece, so it moves out of the way, and the legs can go out this much, forward only this much, because even though this is a soft plastic or rubber, it is connected here in the middle. You can even see the tearing that started here because I went too far. Legs move back only this much. This guy still has a tie cut and a knee swivel. Knees bend this much. There is no swivel in the ankles. Feet move forward only slightly. Back is a bit better, and we have a generous ankle pivot and pec holes at the bottom of his feet that are also nicely sculpted. So you probably won't go crazy with dynamic poses for this guy. Even though his articulation is kind of limited, you can still get some nice poses out of him. That's something that I will definitely try to do for his posing video, so stay tuned for that. And because I forgot to show you this earlier, here is how he looks when he's holding the rifle. Not bad at all. He can even hold the blaster while he's ordering a drink. But can he hold a cup? It's not that perfect, but it can be done. Let's now compare our Hammerhead with some other figures. First, here he is with some other Cantina characters. We have the Black Series Greedo, one of the first figures in the line, and the Black Series figurine Dan. Here he is with the Black Series The Force Awakens Chewbacca and the SH Figure Arts A New Hope Han Solo. Here he is with the SH Figure Arts Ben Kenobi and Farm Boy Luke. And finally, here he is with the Black Series A New Hope Darth Vader and Imperial Stormtrooper. So that was my look at the Black Series Deluxe Momaw Nadon or Hammerhead. As I already said, Hasbro has their hits and misses with this line, but they always do a great job on alien characters. And this guy is no exception. He looks great, he has an interesting design, he is big and stands out on the shelf. The sculpt is good, the paint is good, and I'm happy that they added this guy to the lineup. I'm sure that a lot of us would want to see more of these Cantina creatures, and I hope that Hasbro will make more of them down the line. If you are a fan of the original trilogy, and if you like more weird looking characters, this figure is a strong recommendation on my part. But those were just my thoughts. Now I would love to hear yours. What do you guys think about this figure? Do you have it in your collection, or did you decide to skip this one? Let me know all of that down in the comments. As always, a special shout out goes to my Patreon supporters for helping me to keep the channel alive. Everything that I earn over there goes into the channel's content, so if anyone else can join and help, please do so. And if not, that's also okay, because you are helping simply by watching and sharing my videos. So thank you all for watching, thank you for being here with me, and I'll see ya in the next video.